Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another cast of the WatchL4D 2014 Spring Pro Mod Cup Tournament. I am Barlow here on Ninja's stream, and I have Jacob co-casting with me tonight, bringing you a game of Team 757 versus Team AG Tableflip Kings. How are you doing tonight, Jacob?
I'm doing great! Thanks for asking. We should have a pretty exciting game here, hopefully a bit closer than the last one. I think this one actually is important, I'm pretty sure. I think the seeding in this one's actually a lot more important than the last game, so...
It is.
We should see teams playing to their full potential.
Yeah.
So for Team AG Tableflip, Hib's not playing?
Hib is not playing. I was informed of this by Hib actually before the game. Their original idea was to run Hib in the lineup, but then Asian actually asked to play. So.
Interesting. Yeah, I know that earlier in the week they were planning on using the old Tableflip lineup of Lust, Hib, Purple, and Han?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess plans have changed. It's actually pretty much that lineup except for Asian instead of Hib.
Yeah, so like you said, for Team AG Tableflip Kings starting off, we're going to have Purple, Han, Lust, and Asian. And who are we going to have for 757, Jacob?
We're going to have the always great and wonderful World of Noise. My good buddy Brian, we hang out once in a while. The classic, everybody remembers him, back in the day, Polarity, Comment. He wasn't on Polarity, but he was back in that day. Comment. And then the Scavenge King and our Lord and Savior, Dylan.
Scavenge King.
I think he played Scavenge, didn't he?
This is his first tournament.
Yeah, I think he used to play Scavenge, though.
Did he? Huh. Oh, yeah, I
sure.
guess he did, because him and Brian/Kenton were old Scavenge players. That's a good point.
Yeah, there you go. I owned.
You owned me, and I am shamed. So yes, as Jacob mentioned at the top of the cast, we have Team 757 here. They are coming into this game with a 3-2 record, but with a lot of resistance points. And you have Team AG Tableflip coming into this game with a 4-1 record, still a lot of resistance points. But whoever wins this game moves to 4-2, and they pretty much guarantee themselves a slot, a pretty high up slot actually, in those final brackets that are going to be coming out, I believe, tomorrow night after all the games are concluded. So it's going to be a pretty big game, and we're actually going to be going live right now. We'll see our tank at 48%, our witch at 71. Are you ready, Jacob? Because I'm ready.
I'm so ready. I'm always ready. And it's going to be a 2-2 on this first hit, so we'll see how this works out. Servers are going to bait it out. I think that it was a mistake for them not to hit yet, because I think servers are just going to bait this out until they get their guns.
Yeah, they really can, and now they can be... Well, actually, no, they're going to drop now and get those guns. Boomer's going to spawn up there, and it's going to get popped nicely by Purple. Hunter's jumping around on the top there. He's going to get nicely skeeted. Smoker's going to miss his pulse, Spirit gets shut down, and that's exactly what you were talking about. They waited a little bit too long, I think.
Definitely. You'll see, as soon as you give them the chance to block all those spawns and just bait it out, I think that you've already failed your attack. And especially with the 2-2 like that, you want to get rid of it really quick. So now they might not even have a full hit up for this trailer if Survivors decide to rush it.
I don't believe they will, because you see that spawn timer on Dylan is still a little bit far away there, 4 seconds, and they will not have that full hit. But Survivors are being a little careful.
To wait it out. Yeah. Interesting.
We're going to get a nice little arc boom. Yeah, they can capitalize on this now, but they're going into another 2-2, and that Jockey and the Hunter aren't going to get anywhere near those Survivors. They're going to get shut down, and now they have to send the Boomer in last as well, so that's 2 2-2s in a row there, not a whole lot of damage going out.
That comes into play with what we were talking about, is that with that, when you have a 2-2 on that first hit, usually you just want to send in your 2 cappers and a boomer or whatever you want to do, and then sack the spitter last, so you can have a good tri-cap for that ladder choke. But
right, and now we are going to see the first tank of the game up into the hands of Comment for Team 757. We're going to see a smoker pull going on here right now into Nick, trying to trigger that alarm card. Not going to get it, though. Other 2 spawns right now for 757 on our Hunter and Jockey. How about we take this over to a Team 757 Worm and see how they're planning?
Sure!
Yeah!
Shotgun. Uh-oh. No protect.
Okay, you should not die.
Can
You're
you
gonna get me out here.
Kenton? Be like, I'm gonna pull him into the car, or something. Whatever you were trying to do there. That way we can, help you. Distract.
Alright, got it.
If we go in with our hit, they're gonna move forward. So, do you want me and the Hunter to go, and if the Boomer goes... What do you want?
Yeah, let's go, let's go. Let's go right ahead, let's go. Jesus Christ.
Get team seated. By the team.
him. Careful not to lose it.
I'm just gonna commit next time.
Yeah.
I'm a reload.
Let's go.
Push him to the boomer, maybe. Let's help. Right here, right here. Oh, poop all over me.
Damn it, Han, you slippery motherfucker.
So low.
Hide behind that car.
Yay, no hit, not a no hitter.
Car. Oh. Good try.
Well, that was good.
Well, that tank got pretty destroyed. Something I want to bring up is where the tank was at towards the end, up on that balcony that you dropped from on map 4. I think that might actually not be a bad spot to rock from, because you have those windows you can peek through. If you just like sat there and kept rage when survivors are playing up by that field, and then whenever you have a hit, you could just like go out on the balcony and get a rock. It's a lot closer. I think that might not actually be bad.
Yeah, when he... Yeah.
Oh.
I do.
No. Yeah, Rochelle's here. She's doing great.
You're not seeing her. You're not seeing
if
her
you
model.
record a demo and then stop it, it'll fix it.
Yeah, good point. Recording demos fix a lot of stuff. But going back to that tank there, actually we'll have a hit first here. They're all going to come from the front there. Smoker's going to try to get a pull. He's going to miss. Charter also gets annihilated, and then they also kill the spitter, and Smoker will look to die soon. What?
I feel like the infected are doing... I don't remember who it was, but I saw a team doing the same thing the other day. They're playing into the survivors' hands. Like, the survivors just heard those spawns, immediately hit us, and then just sat there and killed everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Fail crown going out by Han, and that's going to be a down onto him.
Han?
Yeah, that's going to be a down onto him, though. He got a couple... He was the one who actually took a couple punches of damage from that tank, so not all the health bonus going out, but yeah, Han dropped that one there. Next attack is going to go in as well. Then Hunter's going to land for a couple ticks of damage. Charger's going to go in there as well, trying to land that charge, but he actually just chest bumps a couple of the survivors. Then survivors going to be able to run them backwards. Like you said, Jacob, look at their strategy is to hear spawns and then move back.
You know what I really liked about that attack, though? That was the first time that I felt like the infected were kind of like in charge of that attack. It felt like the infected, like the survivors weren't ready for it, you know? Whereas every other one, it's been survivors have just been sitting in a field, clearing common, and then the attack comes in and they shut it down.
Yeah. I agree with you there. And I mean, going back to the tank just a little bit, the tank committed long there, and he had to run through the playground without being able to have access to a hittable, so...
I dropped.
Alright then, welcome back. And we do have another attack going in as that happens. They are coming in there. That pull is going to go. That's going to be a nice 2-cap there.
Yeah, that's a really good tri-cap.
That's a great tri-cap from 757. That's going to be a nice amount of damage going out. And like you said, Jacob, that time it didn't seem like the survivors were in control at all. The infected really got to them there.
Definitely. Spit was a little bit late on to Nick, but I do like the decision to spit on Smoker because he was so sept. That's a decent amount of damage coming out on that last hit, so they're going to bring the health bonus down to about a 450.
Yeah.
I think that they can definitely match that. This tank is pretty easy to kill.
Yeah, and like I said, when Comment was rolling it in there, he didn't have a whole lot of access to survivors. He had to push through the playground. They had a chance to move him back and get a lot of that chip like we were talking about. And before he was even close, he was down to like 3k. And then when they attempt to hit him, he missed those couple car hits. So to kind of avoid that now, Team AG Tailflip's going to probably try to get that control in their favor. And we're seeing some fast ready-ups here, too.
Yep.
I expect we're going to see, like you said, for AG Tailflip to hit pretty early with, or to actually, sorry, for AG Tailflip to hit pretty early, and they do. The Brewer's going to go rocking up there, gets a nice try boom though. Hunter's going to get a pounce there on a comment. There's going to be another pull going out, and hopefully that boomer doesn't stumble there for Team 757. They indeed do avoid that, but like you said, that's actually a nice amount of damage for that 2-2.
Yeah, it's a decent amount of damage, and that's what I was talking about, where you want to throw it in right away, and if you get enough damage like this, like, it's, you know, pretty great, but the main focus is just getting rid of your spawns and having another hit for this ladder.
Reloading.
Judging from where comment is, they are indeed going to have that next hit up because he's not going to be able to traverse that ladder without that happening.
Especially like if they try to rush this and you hit that early, a lot of the times even if they push out, they're going to be right by the car alarm and they're going to be hoarded. So it's not a bad hit.
Yeah, unfortunately for Team AG Tableflip though, they get a 2-2 here again with a boomer, a spitter, a jockey, and a hunter.
It's not a bad 2-2 though.
Right.
It's not like a smoker.
Yeah, let's not go with that. You and your love of smokers. The Brewer's gonna get a hit in the back there. It's gonna be a nice 10 damage pounce actually. Momentary 2-cap going out, and then
the jockey's gonna be a front. Oh damn! I thought Coach chopped off the back. I thought that was gonna be like an in-cap.
Yeah, it almost wasn't in cap like you just said, and that Spit was able to get a couple more ticks of damage onto Juan before being cleared. But now, Survivors are going to be able to push forward without a whole lot more incident as long as they don't accidentally shoot the alarm car.
They're still sitting at pretty good HP for this tank. I mean, you'd like to be higher than this, but still not bad. I think they could have pushed out to the left, but they didn't. Yeah, we can go to whatever worm we didn't last map, or last
All right,
round.
then. Let's go to an AG Tableflip worm for this tank in the hands of Han.
We see a boom, take it.
Nice. Got the car in play.
Good.
Nice.
Nice. Say when you want to Hans. Behind you. Alright, yeah, let's go. Get that help.
Oh my gosh.
Car, not car.
Alright, and
Welcome
that was
back.
the first tank of the game for Team AG Tableflip there. And like we just said, that tank is pretty hard, and like you predicted, Jacob, their health is still looking pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously could have come out of that a little bit better, but that's still really good. And if they kill a switch, then they are looking to make about a 100-point lead going into the next map.
Yeah, possibly,
So-
especially with that witch bonus like you just mentioned. And I believe for Team AG Tableflip, they tried working that hittable in, but then 757 did a great job of focusing that tank. Those Uzis just annihilated its health.
Yeah. In open fields like that, Uzi just completely destroys tank. I personally prefer 4 shotgun against tank, but in an open area like that, definitely Uzi is the way to go. Hunter's
They get-
pre-spawning back, and Nick
Yeah.
is not happy about it. He keeps on trying to pick him.
Oh, but they have shot the witch, so the witch is going to go off now, going on to Rochelle. Rochelle gets a nice crown, and then that jockey, though, and that's actually going to be a nice 2-cat. That's a tri-cat
no.
going in. Alice is going to have to clear this right now. Actually, not a whole lot of damage going out, but still a great hit coming from AG Tableflip.
Yeah.
When it adds up, it does indeed count for a lot, but they did get the 25 points for witch, but how much bonus did they lose?
About 60, 70 points there.
Okay.
I kind of saw that coming because of the way Nick was playing that. He was just tunneling the hunter the whole time and like completely ignored the 2-cap behind him. So like the 2-cap landed behind him and he was still focusing on the hunter when he could have easily just cleared the smoker jockey that was like right behind him.
Yeah, he was trying to get a pick to decrease the the potential damage of the attack, but he actually opened it up to more damage, unfortunately.
Exactly.
Oh,
But
that
it's
charger
alright.
is going to
Could've been a
spawn
lot worse.
behind the safe room door. That's a great spawn going in there, but he's not going to be able to land anything. He's going to get shut down. Hunter goes in as well. Hunter's going to get dead stopped and shut down. Spitter doesn't spit on anything, and just Lust has the smoker up now. He's going to pull there. It's not going to land, and that's going to be Team 757 making the safe room and keeping it very close.
Yeah, I think that's better for like a jockey spawn.
Wow.
I feel like with a charger that it's really easy to juke that charge. But yeah, they're going to go into map 2 down by about 50 points, which is not bad.
That's
Hopefully
actually
this
very
game
good.
will be a nice, good, close game.
Right, as opposed to what we saw earlier.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I mean, with the way that panned out there, only a 55-point difference, I'm really going to be interested to see exactly where the tank is due to spawn on this next map, because in the earlier game, we saw 2 very early tanks, and on the first one here, we saw one kind of in the middle. I'd prefer not to see one right out of the starting gate, honestly, just to see how the teams would play it, but we'll see what happens.
You mean on map 2?
Yeah, like right now, it's going to be at 40%.
Okay. Yeah. I kind of like this early tank, like watching it and playing it, because like I said earlier, I think that the old strategy of staying right by safe from here on the left is pretty interesting, and I'd like to see like how teams play when they try that. I've yet to see like a team actually try that strat. It seems like everybody's just tried pushing forward. So I kind of want to see a team try that and see how it goes, you know, but at the same time, yeah, I think for the sake of this game staying close and whatnot, I prefer this 40% tank.
Yeah, and like we mentioned, this is going to be a very, very like close-up match, because whoever wins this gets into that finals bracket in pretty good seeding as well. So it's going to be both teams are probably going to be less experimental than usual.
Yeah.
So we are going to see Team 757 start out on the special infected side with AG Tableflip on Survivor, a Charger and a Jockey for 757 starting off. Looks as though they want to send Charger from safe room.
I'm not a big fan of this. I tried it in the scrim the other day, and it just feels like if the survivors just play this right and like have one guy block safe room spawn and then they all rush at the same time, like you'll never get that spawn.
Yeah, and I think they did change that a little bit. Now they're all coming from the front indeed. Charger's going to go in there, misses Charger and Rochelle. She's also going to hit that Jockey. Spit's going to go in, and that Charger
Lots of
actually gets some
punches.
nice punches. That's 4, or no, I can't do math. That's 3 punches
Yep.
on Don. Right, so now that I've gotten my math together, that's still an okay amount of damage for that first hit.
Yeah, definitely. They would have wanted a bit more out of the charge spit, but considering that that didn't land, that's a pretty good amount of damage.
Yeah, I mean, and with the charge spit being no guarantee, the charger trying to go for a free charge in the room, it's like, yeah. So as AD Tableflip continues to move on here, we're going to see them just trying to clear out the common in this area. I know one of the interesting strats that actually you came up with was to put a survivor up on top of the things a little bit there.
Yeah. I don't want to give away too much here, but there's some sneaky stuff you can do here as survivors, and it's pretty strong in my opinion for spawn blocking and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, there's no guarantee the team at Brax is going to use that tomorrow or anything, but, you know, just keeping track. But yes, we saw that hit go in there. It was a 2-2, and with a smoker and something else I don't remember, but it all did get shut down. And we are going to have our tank up right now into the hand of Dylan Comments Trainer. All right, then, for Team 757. So how about we take it over to Team 757 War and see what they're thinking?
Sure.
Go in, get up close and curve them.
Try and get, try to, if you're getting, when you commit, try to commit with as much HP as you can. Try not to get choked at all.
Okay. Give me a rock right now.
Okay.
3, 2,
Everybody
let's
ready?
go.
I got the generator, guys. Don't worry. Yeah.
Probably just gonna commit.
Yeah. They're gonna go forward.
Remember to turn around real quick. One's behind you.
I'm going in.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
I'm pushing him towards you, Boomer. Help.
Cover me.
Give them all a little love, Dylan. They all want a little bit of your hand. Oh yeah. Give them some more. They want it. Okay, maybe they didn't.
That tank was getting so destroyed, and his support saved him so hard. That was like really, really, really good support. And that field, obviously getting like a 2-3 boom is pretty good, but I feel like if you get a solo boom, that person usually just gets isolated and can't really do anything. And when they had the jockey separation and Hunter just waiting there, like not forcing anything, because if he went for pounce, then he would have gotten cleared and then they would have just rushed the jockey. But with him just waiting there, it put a lot more pressure on survivors. Ty coming in here, not really doing too much though. But yeah, I think that Infected played that pretty much perfectly.
They did. And I mean, and also like you just said, usually one booms aren't really something to be shooting for, but then with that, it actually did tunnel that one person and have him not being able to... Han's gonna go in there and he's gonna miss his second crown of the game, unfortunately for him. And actually, that was lost, I'm sorry. I thought Han was getting that again, because, sorry Han, apologies. But yeah, it's like we said, that tank, they managed to get that support and they managed to get a nice amount of damage actually, because that tank can usually either be really good or really bad, depending on what happens.
Yeah, I feel like usually that tank only gets one in-cap at most. That's like most of the time. Obviously, you have your rare exceptions where it's like a sick tri-cap or a quad boom or whatever it is. But I think that they played that extremely well. And I think if that support came in like maybe 1k health earlier, and like the same thing happened, then I think that would have been 2-3 in-caps.
Oh,
wow.
Oh my goodness. So that jockey went out there and he managed to get Han off.
He stumbled
and then,
Coach off. And
the Coach fell off as well. This actually could be a 2-cap if they play it correctly.
It's going to be really hard with the Charger. It's going to be really hard with the Charger.
Yeah. Charger's getting chipped there. That Smoker's going to get the pull. He's going to go. He's going to get the 2-cap.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What a
That's
charge!
Dude, on the
who cares about the
Tableflip.
Smoker? What a charge, dude. That's so hard to pull that off. Do you know how hard it is to pre-charge there, like of all places?
Oh my god.
Like, it's so easy to avoid that charge, and it's so, like... Survivors usually bait that so hard. I can't believe he actually got that.
He was worried about clearing the Smoker too much that he actually just left his back entirely open. Charger just jumped down, and not even just an in-cap charge, but a charge that took him all the way off the building. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, even if, like... Well, I guess it's not even possible because they were hanging. I was going to say, even if one of the in-cap players cleared the Smoker, it would have been a wipe. But they couldn't because they're hanging. Wow.
Jesus.
What an attack.
Yeah,
that
we're gonna
jockey,
see some
that jockey.
that jockey though, like that's really what did it. 'Cause when we stumbled him off there, that was the big part of it to get those 2 in caps. But now Team 757 has hashtag believe. Team 757 has a chance now to really take it to AG Tableflip if they play this tank correctly. And that's Ninja. They need you to yeah. There you go. So now if they play that tank right and they make it with health bonus, that would put them in a great position.
Definitely, and I think that's very reasonable. I think this tank is, like I said, pretty easy to take as survivors unless something crazy happens.
Right, and now we're going to see the first attack for Team Tableflip Kings is going to be a spitter, a jockey, a charger, and a smoker. Looks as though they are indeed setting up outside at the moment.
Yeah, I like this smoker positioning. I think this is like an old ZSN spot. Well,
Yeah.
obviously a lot of people have used it, but I think the most notable team I remember using this is ZSN. They pull from this window up here, and then they would drop the boomer off the roof, and it was actually really, really strong. But I do like it, and let's see how it works out for them in this game.
Yeah, jockey's trying to spawn there in the back. Charge looks to be coming from the front. So if anything, they're going to try to guarantee this charge spit. And survivors are being quite careful about it. They're making sure that people don't pull from the back there to try to get that guarantee charge either. But yeah, it's just a Mexican standoff right now, pretty much.
Yeah.
Again, like we mentioned. Oops, sorry.
If they go out the right window, I expect the smoker to go right away, and then the jockey intercept. If they go out left, then I expect the jockey to lead with the smoker intercept, which I guess you can kind of tell by their positioning, but just in case you're not paying attention at home.
Jacob's always careful to mention these things because, you know, smokers are so good.
Fuck smokers so much.
They're going to see the attack going in here right now, though. Smoker is actually going to get his pull onto Ellis. Jockey's looking for the intercept. The charger got cleared, and that's going to be a nice intercept there, like you just mentioned. That's actually going to be a lot of damage from the smoker and the spitter onto comment.
I love that smoker in the window. It's so good. That's the 1% where smoker's good. Okay. I was actually just talking to Fig about smokers, and I think that a more accurate thing is I'd say they're good about 30% of the time. And then the rest of the time I feel like I would rather have anything else.
Pretty much, except maybe a spitter, honestly. But
I'd rather have a spitter. Like if I had a spitter plus a jockey and like if you have anything but the smoker, that means that you can have a spit plus cap.
True. That is indeed true. Now we're going to see this next attack going in. We're just going to get a long boom onto Ellis in the back. Smoker's going to miss his pull. That charge is actually going to land. Actually, it's going to hit it. That's going to be a tri-cap, and then with one boom, that is a lot of damage going out onto Team 757.
Hitman?
Hitman?
Not quite a hitman.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know the story about the hitman?
No, but we need to
yeah, we probably should talk about this. There's a jockey still going in back. That's probably going to be an in-cap.
That is going to be an in-cap. That is a ridiculous amount of damage going out onto Team 757.
This is so bad for them now.
That is so unfortunate, because after they pulled off that ridiculously good infected round, now their survivor has just been completely obliterated by that tri-cap. That was literally picture
survivors,
perfect.
That was more of a cheesy poofs than a hitman, and I will tell you a story of both of those after this game. Or after, not after
when
this
we
game,
have
after
a break
this round.
in the action, yeah. So, unfortunately now for Team 757, they have to traverse this same spot now with a charger, a spitter, a hunter, and a jockey. Attack going to be going in here right now. They're actually going to send that in. Charger's going to miss his charge. Jockey is, however, going to land. And the hunter is also going to try to get covered, but does get death stopped. And unfortunately for Team AG Tableflip, that is not health bonus being ridden right now. And Juan will pick up those pills and be able to commit them. But like we said, that's so much damage.
So, now, time to be more realistic for survivors. It's going to be really rough for them to take this tank. You bleed out 1 HP every 4 seconds, and the tank has got about 65 seconds of free rage, so they're going to, no matter what, lose about 15, 16 HP before tank commits. And that means that they're going to have people that are 2 punches.
Yeah, and you're going to have the tank into the hands of purple now for Team AG Tableflip Kings. I would take it over to their war room and see how this goes.
Yeah.
Go hard.
No, they're gonna get the pills. Fuck. Sorry. Real?
Oh, they're just getting distance. We're up in 2. Nice, that's a corner. I got this other guy.
He's done. Last one.
Don't stop now!
Yes. 2 more. Or not.
Thank God. Oh.
And we are back, so that's going to be the tank for purple in the hands, or a tank for AG Tableflip in the hands of purple. And honestly, I don't know about the survivor call there. I think it might have been the right one though, considering their health.
What, the running?
Yeah.
I definitely agree with it. I think that, I mean, they met, even if they killed the tank there, right? They would have taken probably 2 incaps, and they would have been so low. They would have maybe gotten like 15, 30, probably like 30, 40 more points than what they got like with rushing. And the risk of wiping there is a lot higher than like the risk of just running and getting points.
I agree.
So,
I mean,
I think that the risk versus reward for that was definitely skewed in the favor of just running it.
definitely. So, what is this about cheesy poofs and Hitman? And
Okay, so back in Left 4 Dead 1 on Xbox, there was an infamous player called Hitman. He was on a top team. Like, this is like purple, all right?
Oh,
Oh, fuck, we don't have enough time.
God
We'll
damn
wait
it.
for the elevator ride, or like after this hit.
Okay, all right. So for this first hit, then 4 Team 757 start off unaffected here. We're seeing a Charger, a Charger, Smoker, Jockey, Spitter. As I choke on my own vomit. Never mind. That's not vomit. Anyway, they're gonna actually go inside here. Charger's gonna go in there. He's gonna get shut down the safe room. Smoker tries to land as well. Spitter's not gonna get anything either. I don't know about that call.
Yeah, that was not great. I think waiting for the field would have been better, but we got time. Okay, so this guy Hitman, he's not like a purple. He's more of like a shade. All right, let's say he's a shade.
Okay.
And he's on like one of the top teams. He's playing in a match, and this is Left 4 Dead 1 back in the day where you had infinite M2. Okay, infinite M2. He gets solo boomed on Death Toll 3, and his teammate gets tri-capped like within maybe a foot of him, like just barely out of melee range, right? He gets hoarded like hell, and he's sitting there spinning in a circle M2ing, and his team dies all around him.
Oh
like
my
just
gosh.
dies while he's hoarded by common, and just fucking dies. So ever since then, it's pulling a Hitman. If you get boomed, like solo boomed, and your team gets tri-capped and you wipe, and it's like a really famous thing on Xbox. Like, it's a pretty popular thing.
That boomer's actually gonna get popped.
I gave you a short story version because I know we didn't have much time.
That boomer's gonna pop there before it manages to land. The Smoker, the Charger, and the Jockey all spawn up for 757. Jockey's gonna go in there. Smoker Pole's gonna go out, not gonna get much of anything, and Charger does whiff.
Yeah, I think I'm not a big fan of that.
Right.
I think that when you're playing against a team as good as AG Tableflip, you're not gonna get that death charge, especially after the boom whiffs like that. I think that they should have cut their losses and maybe set up the stairs.
Yeah, I agree with you there, because then they might have been able to replicate what they did in the last map and maybe get something similar to whatever happened there. But alas, they do not get that. We will be seeing our tank at 60%, and they will have another hit up relatively soon with a Boomer, a Charger, a Hunter, and a Spitter. So 2-2 with Charge Hunt.
Alright, little clarification, because somebody's asked me to, or has pointed it out. He actually did manage to M2 a Hunter off, but then there was like repouncing and stuff, and just like a whole bunch of bad.
A whole bunch
horrible.
of bad.
And then a Cheesy Poofs is basically the same thing, except for your team doesn't die, you just get like 3 incaps. So yeah.
Oh, alright then. Why is it a cheesy poof?
Because the player Cheesy Poofs did it.
Oh, okay, okay. So we've always seen this. That is actually really awesome now that I think about it. I will have to remember that.
Yeah, it's a pretty popular thing on like in the Xbox community, you know.
I bet you a Smoker was involved. We have the attack coming in here right now. That Charger's gonna get a little bit of a stumble in the front, but that's about all. Charger's gonna get dead stopped and then shut down, and Spitter and Boomer managed to land one, but Spitter did not get anything.
Yeah, these attacks, that was like back to map 1 attacks, where it was like they just like went in while the survivors were in the open field waiting for it. Like the tank spawns up right here, why even go before tank?
I guess maybe they wanted a better hit on the way back, but they don't even have spawns right now.
I suppose, but it looks like survivors aren't even going to rush back yet. They're going to try to wait here and make the tank lose a ton of rage, which I think is the right decision.
I do too. Well, let's see how they're going to fight it. So let's take this over to a 757 Worm for a tank in the hands of Brian/Kenton.
To make noise. You just get out to a place where you can get in rock. Okay?
Go ahead.
Are you
Yeah,
ready?
go.
3, 2, 1.
There's
Oh, you're gonna take it slow. Okay, fine. We're good.
You're not gonna free rock them.
Reloading.
I feel like I should just come in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
they're
should.
in water.
Yeah.
Right. Find a better spot, Boomer.
There's no bloom spots here.
Yeah, there is if you get up here.
No, I gotta go in now.
Yeah, no, you do.
Okay. I'll get up there. I'll get up there, don't worry.
And I have to help him.
Yep. Let's go.
on.
You're liars. There's no boom slot up there.
You could have gotten.
Alright, and we are back. That was a tank for Team 757 in the hands of Brian. It's not looking good right now for them, unfortunately, Jacob.
Yeah, that is not what you want to have happen with that tank. That's very unfortunate for them.
Yeah.
Survivors played it pretty well, though.
They did. They managed to get a whole lot. And I saw it, though, like, when the tank was committing, his boomer was still jumping around, and his spawns were still looking for ways in.
Yeah.
So now you're going to see Team AG Tableflip running around here with a massive health bonus. And Team 757 only has a couple more hits to take care of this. And if they don't, then they're going to see themselves in a major hole.
I mean, look at this bonus right now. 1268?
That is ridiculous.
Insane. That is
ridiculous.
fucking insane. Oops. Bad language. Oh,
No,
well.
it's alright. Sorry, I mean, yeah, that is insane, and we have this Hunter spawn up right now. We do have a Witch also in play, so this is the one chance, or one of the last chances, I should say, that Team 757 is going to get to knock this bonus down from the
This is very well could be the
astronomical
last
height.
chance.
Yeah,
If this
true,
attack
too.
gets shut down really well, they can rush, and they'll only get, like, a delay at safe room, if anything, like a couple scratches.
Yeah, this is going to be big, and that Witch is sitting in position there. The Survivors are in very, very nice spawn blocking positions, and they're going to trigger that
They're gonna
Witch.
draw
It's gonna go, yeah, they're going to draw it, but now Witch is taking some very interesting paths here. There's have two Survivors
Oh
jumping
my
over
god, if this ogre
blocking.
gets picked.
Oh, nice ski going out, and the Witch is going to get draw crowned, and there's only a one boom out, along, and now that Smoker's going to get cleared. Spit's going to go down, try to get down the boom guy, but that crown by Purple was beautiful, and now we're going to see Team AG Tailflip pretty much able to push, except for that last attack you talked about.
Yeah, they dropped about 100 health bonus there, but when you have this big of a bonus, that doesn't matter. I
Sweet
mean,
Jesus,
this
it's
is
still
not good.
1168.
Yeah, this is very bad for Team
757.
757. They're going to get one more hit here as they're dropping, and that's going to be really their last chance to take down this bonus. They
Yeah,
need to do a lot here.
They need to do a whole lot here. It's a Jockey, Hunter, Charger, Spitter. They're going to send it in right now.
No.
Oh, goodness.
The Hunter's falling so far away, but nice charge.
Charge got it. Spit also lands onto that for a couple ticks of damage. Coach is going to run out of it. Hunter goes in as well. Going to get dead stopped there, and
That still only dropped the bonus about 70 more points. They're
Yep,
sitting at an
it's-
1100 bonus.
oh my
Full
god.
switch bonus.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the biggest score I've ever seen on this map, I think.
That is absolutely insane. They
I think that's
just,
actually the highest bonus I've ever seen on this map, like, ever.
They just scored 1,817 points in one chapter.
Yes, they did. Wow. That is really going to be hard for Team 757 to match. I mean,
Yeah.
if I was Team 757, I'd be like, alright, we aren't matching that. That's not going to happen. But we can get like a 700 bonus or a 600 bonus, and we can keep it close until, you know, map 4 and get
4.
right there.
Alright.
Yeah, this is Team AG Tailflip kind of showing a little bit of like signs of pulling away here, because with that kind of bonus, like that is just not. And now I think we're going to see Team AG Tailflip try to hit in the field here. They're going to sack that Spitter right off the bat, and then they're going to try to do the damage that they can in the field.
Yeah, I think that's what Team 757 really should have done. This first choke, like, this is where you usually lose like 200, 300 bonus. I mean, even if the attack doesn't go that well, you can usually get easy punches in this field.
Exactly, and it has just that natural ability to be screwing the survivors up, like just to screw the survivors up, because you got the field, you got the cover of everything here, and you have a tri-cap, very nice tri-cap actually, with the Charger, the Jockey, and the Smoker. Now that Boomer is indeed up, and it looks like though Team 757 is trying to get out here. That's gonna be the Charger gonna get a massive charge back with a pull in front. That is gonna be
That's so much separation.
Oh,
That's gonna be like 3 slams on him, if not more.
Yeah,
3 slams. Wow.
Already right there, if you take a look at the way their health is, pre-tank, the next couple of hits,
They're already
that's,
like barely above Team Tableflip's health bonus.
yeah.
This is not looking good for them.
That
I
is
feel
really
like
unfortunate.
that's probably the biggest point so far, is that they let them take this field for free and then got nothing up top for it. They like they sacked on their first hit and then got nothing out of it, so they basically gave up 30% of the map.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Now, this is another great setup for Team Tableflip with the Smoker, the Jockey, and the Charger. Looks as though they will try to go for the Death Charge.
Yeah.
In their position, they can risk it, and they are going to spawn that up right now. You got the Spitter also ready to prepare to go, and Jockey's going to go in there. That's going to be a pull going out, but it's going to be a nice dead stop there. Pull tries to go again, it's not going to get anything. They're going to get a little bit of FF damage. Spit's going to go flying in at this point.
Yeah, he's just trying to delay a little bit. Maybe try to buy time for Lust, but I don't think that's going to happen. If Spit wanted, he could try to like rocket out in front and get in front of the door and die, but I don't think that he'll be able to do that.
For some reason this is working, because 757 isn't coming out.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this. They're giving him another spawn. He's going to get a jockey or something.
He can get
a boomer, actually.
If he can throw
might
that
be
in.
what they need.
Yeah. If you can throw that in, then okay, here it comes. He's gonna get the triple boom. Then Smoke's gonna go out as well. And Charge is gonna go in there though. They did not let him get that death charge.
Smoker unfortunately kept on trying to pull from the on the side of the cage, so he was just pulling him up against it.
Right.
That's why I prefer pulling straight out from the other side.
Yeah. I mean,
I think he had enough time to get there if he was spawned in the other spot.
Yeah, it was a little bit rushed, but I guess they can afford it because they know they have the tank coming up like right about.
Yeah.
Not right about here, but they will probably get one more hit in with a Charger, a Hunter, a Jockey, and a Boomer. So that's going to be the next hit for Team Tableflip. They're actually going to spawn up and go in right now, and that's going to be a Jockey getting shut down. That's going to be a Hunter landing, actually getting some nice damage onto Ellis. A couple scratches there from the Charger as well. And that Boomer is going to get just the one he got and not anything more, but still some nice damage so far from AG Tableflip.
Yeah. I mean, things are not looking great, but they can definitely still salvage this. If they can just shut down this tank really well. I'm actually interested to see if they're going to copy AG's spot. I mean, this isn't like a groundbreaking spot. You know, a lot of people used to take the tank back here, but lately it's been a lot of people running it back to the second floor. And it looks like they're actually going to opt to take it here, which, I mean, I know it worked really well for the last team. I know that it's a good spot and that it's worked a lot in the past for other teams, but if they've been practicing the other spot and they don't know how to spawn block properly here, they don't, you know, they haven't practiced chipping tank and whatnot, this might not work out for them.
That's what I was going to say as well. They need to block those spawns. And we have a Hunter who is going ridiculously high on that post there.
Yeah.
I'm watching him. Yeah, I'm watching him as well. That Jockey's going to land for a couple damage. Shark's going to go in. He did not get that DP. But I think this is a good point to send over to that AG Tableflip War Room for this tank in the hands of Lust.
Yep.
They're gonna try and sandwich you. No, they don't have the balls, do they? How'd they do it? No, they don't. They're not gonna push. They're just trying to hold a bit and chip.
Who's at 80?
He's gonna have to go. Second pass.
Yeah.
Boomer, thank you.
Alright, what are we doing over here? Lust.
I go in.
Oh, I'm fucking bad. Sorry.
You gotta do it.
Try to
man.
keep side.
Just go when you have to.
Yeah, you just gotta go. Try and pull towards him, help him out a little bit.
You guys gotta help him. Nice, get that down.
I'm just trying to distract.
Somebody want to lend me a hand here?
Nice.
Nice shot.
Good job. You got out of the sticky situation.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I thought I could get the boom on that one guy. Apparently he's too far away. Try and keep side. I've got good HP. Help him. Nice. What?
GG.
Good job.
And we are back, and that is unfortunately for Team 757 going to be a full wipe there, and that's going to give AG Tableflip a 1,500 point chapter over 757 there. Take him.
Oh shit, I was muted, sorry. That started out really good for Team 757. They popped the boomer when tank was at about 25% rage, and it forced him in with only 2 spawns up. But unfortunately, Nick was a little bit too far away, and he got pulled. And then that was basically a free incap for tank. And then somebody else was like trying to, or was it Nick that got punched back into that far corner? I think it was actually Nick. I think that it would have been better off for him to just get incap at silo instead of running over there and getting punched behind the building like that.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of take the incap there instead of putting him in that position, like you said, because that's going to make it even tougher. There is a tank at 27%, however, so there is a chance for 757 to reverse some kind of field here.
Yeah, if they are able to wipe this tank, then you can easily make this map like with 700 bonus. I see it, you know, pretty often. So that would put him at about down by about 400, 500 going into finale, which is definitely something you can make up.
Yeah. I think the thing is they need to wipe at this tank. That's the thing that they need to do.
Yeah.
And
they absolutely 100% need this tank wipe.
yeah, I mean, it's not even a question anymore. And they are going to have, I think, one hit to get in before that tank does spawn. So if they can do some nice damage there, that would also help them. They're going to have a Hunter, a Boomer, a Smoker, and a Charger.
I think this tank actually spawns pretty far away. I think the 27% is the one that spawns like all the way back by the last house where you drop from his survivors. I'm not sure, though.
I believe you're right in that. So we'll see. We'll see how Team AG Tableflip wants to handle it. They just need to preserve here. Hunter's going to get on top of the... this is 757 now on the infected turn. They're going to send that Smoker out. So Hunter's going to get cleared. Hunter's going to get nicely skeeted. Charger's going to miss his charge. Their one boom did go out. And Charger's trying to get a couple of punches, but does get killed before that happens. And Smoker does get cleared too. That's actually a quad 0 attack.
Yeah. That was a good skeet by Asian. I really like Uzi skeets. I don't know why, but I can't do them. Oh, actually, tank spawn's pretty close.
Yeah,
I'm really bad at skeeting the Uzis. I'm good at skeeting the shotguns, and I can, you know, I'm pretty good at Uzi, but for some reason I just can't track hunters with Uzi. I feel bad. I'm more like a flick shotter, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. I guess I'm a flick shotter too, but
let's take us to 757 War Room, because they really need this fight.
They do.
Oh, that's good.
I want to go in.
Wait, 10 seconds. He's down, he's down.
I can kill him.
No. 1 sec. Nice. Alright, now kill him.
Oh.
Pull it, pull.
I can't pull him, dude.
Man, come on.
Yeah.
This is...
What
Luckily,
a tank by World of Noise.
Infected managed to find a use for the smoker there. I feel like that wasn't really like that great of a tank. I'm not trying to shit talk, you know. I'm just saying I feel like the tank was actually getting destroyed there. It took so much unnecessary chip and like just kept jumping back and forth off the dumpster and took like 3k chip. It was the support and back that really made that happen. It was a jockey in cap and back, and then a boomer onto someone who got hoarded up, which allowed the car hit. Once those 2 in-caps came out, it was really hard for survivors to do anything.
Well, the first punch that went out, though, sent, I think it was Lust, flying across the roof and got that in-cap.
Oh, was it? Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's why I said it was a great tank, because when World of Noise hit that, Coach, like, that's why I did that little sign in chat, because I was like, whoa, because Coach, like, slid off the roof and popped into the air and got in-caps.
I thought you were saying that because you were wondering why she was running up and down the ladder taking 2k chip, because I was wondering that.
No, I mean, I guess it was worth it, though, because then after that happened, then you said the support was able to hit, and she got those nice car hits going out.
I think that even World of Noise would agree that that tank could have gone a bit better in her favor, but she managed to salvage it really well considering like the rough start she had.
Doesn't matter, they got the wipe that they needed, and now if 757 can get this tank killed without a whole lot of incident, then they can make a lot of distance up with this map. See the first attack going in now, 14 AG Tableflip. That Charger's going to miss his charge, and the Hunter's going to land for a little bit of a take of damage. Smoker has a recharge now, so does the Charger. Actually, says the Charger does, but I don't believe he does. Charger's going to get killed before he's able to get there. Only about 8 damage, and hey, look, the Smoker got damage too, 6 damage.
Yeah. Luckily for him, Smoker had a pull for about 5 seconds and got 2 ticks, so good for him. Car's going to come rolling downtown.
Walking fast.
Yep, faces past and they're homebound.
This is going to be a tank into the hand. Yes, this is going to be a tank in the hands of Asian for Team AG Tableflip. Let's see if they can get the counter whip that they need.
Yeah, I want to point out this gray car on his left, not this yellow one, is the car that you got to be looking out for, because it's the one that usually will get launched up on the roof, and he should be going for it pretty soon. I know this is against the rules, but we're going to go to a 757 War Room because I really want to hear, because it's really important for that.
It's a clutch tank, yeah.
Ouch.
He's in.
Reloading. Reloading.
He's surrounded. Should be an easy kill.
I'm surrounded.
Come on. Oh, come on.
I am a dude.
Car.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's it.
And we are back. Unfortunately, this is not going to be what 757 needed. It's going to be a double wipe.
That car hit, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't watching the survivor's perspective, but that should not happen. Like, the only kind of car hit that I think should ever happen, like, and you can't really do much to avoid, is the one where you're like up front trying to chip, and he hits one like really fast at you, you know? But I feel like when you're on the back of the roof, you have so much time because it's arcing that you should be able to avoid it. Maybe just like they didn't call it out or something like that. Really unfortunate. I don't know if they're going to be able to make this up. It's going to be really hard.
I don't believe they are, because even if they only make it to the first tank here, AG Tableflip's going to get another 300 points. Yeah. It's going to be a 2,000 point differential, I believe, unless some insane wipe happens here at the front that none of us can predict.
Yeah, that would be insane.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, they would need about a 1,300 bonus, even if they wiped the first tank.
They would need a hitman, pretty much.
Yeah, they would need a hitman. You know, I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen, man.
Reloading.
Back on Xbox, it wasn't that uncommon. Man, it's hard to fucking play with a joystick.
And we will be seeing Team 757 try and do the best they can if any way they can salvage the win here, because if they lose here, they are indeed going to be eliminated from playoff contention. So it's a jockey, a boomer, a charger, and a smoker starting out for them. Smoker's going to get his pull here onto Rochelle. They're going to have a jockey. Actually, jockey gets killed, and then purple kills the charger too with the same baseball bat. Boomer does get a 2-boom, and we are going to see not a whole lot of damage coming out. Okay damage, but not a lot.
Little known fact, Asian's actually an athlete. He plays soccer.
All right then.
There's your
Thank you
fun
for that.
fact.
Thank you for that fun fact. Do you have any other facts you would like to add as we continue on here?
Little known fact, Purple is actually one of the coolest dudes.
Little known
I don't
fact.
know. I'm not doing any jokes, alright? He does this to me. He knows I'm not a stand-up comic. I don't have jokes ready to go, but he doesn't understand what situational humor is.
Exactly. We're going to see a boomer, a charger, a hunter, and a jockey here. They're going to be sending this attack in relatively soon. Hunter's jumping around on the sides there, trying to go for Nick on the white van. It's going to land it. Jockey's going to get dead stopped and shut down. Got the boomer coming in from the bottom there. He's going to actually get a boom. What the hell? Charger gets a couple of punches, but that boomer vomit did a complete and utter gravity bounce up to Rochelle somehow through the thing there. I thought he was going for Nick.
Yeah. Well, that's alright, I guess. The charger is what had me laughing. Like, he was just like lined up with Coach and then randomly just like 180 and charged the opposite direction.
I guess that's just a way to intimidate survivors there a little bit, but find that interesting. Next attack's going to be coming up with a spitter, a jockey, a smoker, and a hunter. They need to do a lot more damage than they have right now. The smoker is going to get the pull off onto Ellis on the side. Hunter's jumping around too. Both of them go for Coach. Going to get nicely skeeted by Lust. Jockey's going to land on Nick for a little bit of damage, and the spit's not going to spit on anything. So if they don't wipe him here, then I think we can almost call GG.
Yeah, I think that is GG actually, like mathematically.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just a little bit too much to overcome, but we still believe, and we're going to have this tank up in the hands of Ken, 4757. Let's take it over their war room.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Balls to the wall, baby.
I'm going in.
Okay.
Go find spawns right now.
Try and push him off the roof.
I got this dude.
Oh my god. Oh, mate.
Get him now, if you can.
Can't.
It's
Dead.
okay.
And we
That's
are
what
back.
I call hashtag ouch.
Hashtag
That's what I
ouch,
say.
indeed.
That's what I say every time that like you just get crushed. That tank got completely shut down, and really good play by survivors. It's not a joke. That's what I say, Ninja. If you don't like it, then don't talk to me.
All right then, Jacob. But yeah, like you said, that he almost got a car in cap there, went over the head of a survivor who was in the truck. But besides that, it's this is now going to be GG. So we're going to see AG Tableflip Kings moving on to the bracket stage of the WatchL4D Spring Tournament. We're going to see oh god, what just happened?
Did he just melee skeet and level that charger at the same time?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Yeah, he did. Freaking purple, man. That's what purple does to people.
Who else but purple?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that 757 put up a good game. They definitely put out a good showing. If it wasn't for map 3, I think this game would have been a different game coming into finale, obviously.
Yeah, I agree with what
It's
you
just
said
that
there.
map 3 that completely
blew it open.
Yeah.
That, like you said, that was the largest bonus I think I've ever seen there. Like with the fact they got 1,800 points in a single chapter was just crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Boomer's gonna go there and lands one onto Ellis. We're gonna see the Smoker coming in as well with the Charger too. Smoker Chunk's gonna get cut there because Smokers are useless, and Charger gets leveled. Smoker's gonna get the pull back there. Spit's gonna try to cover that, but it's not gonna land. And so, yeah, unfortunately for Team 757 now, we're gonna see Team AG Tableflip with still a massive health bonus at this point too.
Yeah, they're sitting at about, let's see, 1,000 health bonus? Wow. That's huge. And the boat's gonna be coming here any second.
Boat's
They're
here.
only gonna have one more hit.
Yeah. The boat is on its way in right now, and as you said, they pretty much have almost, they still have 4 pills, and they still have, actually, yeah, just 4 pills left here, and their permanent health. In fact, just gonna send one more tag. This will be the last effective attack of 757 of this tournament. Gonna be sending in that jockey from the side. They have a charger as well. Jockey's gonna get clear. Charger's gonna go in there. It's gonna get an awkward charge. Not really gonna land much of anything. Smoker's trying to pull, trying to be useful, but it's gonna get cleared. And Boomer is not gonna be able to land anything except for one. But that will be Team AG Tailfoot making the safe room with a
960 health bonus.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
But yeah, that means they're going to bring their total to a total of 4,873 for AG Tableflip. That is quite the impressive performance.
You want to know a fun fact?
Yes.
About 80% of the score is from 2 maps.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's the thing, honestly. Like, if you think about it, those other 2 maps, like, or actually, no, the other 3 maps, honestly, like, 757 pretty much shut them down.
Yeah.
And I feel like even though AG Tableflip played a great game, I think 757 could have equally had a chance of taking it if a couple other things didn't happen.
I think that the biggest turning point in this game was on map 3 where they decided not to hit in the field. Because you really need to get damage there. It opens up like the chance for your tank to do something with the bleed, and I don't know. It really sets a trend for the whole map, in my opinion.
I agree with you there. And then they weren't able to get anything on the death charge either, because like you said, a lot of those higher teams just won't go for it.
Definitely.
So we are going to see AG Tailflip Kings on the special infected side right now. Jockey, Charger, Smoker, Boomer for them. 757's taking their time out of the safe room. Boomer's going to go bunny hopping in, actually. Smoker's going to save that, but not before it gets popped. Then Charger's going to chest bump somebody. Jockey's going to get cleared there in the safe room as well. Smoker's going to get a couple of scratches, so a little bit of damage. This is a lot of that Smoker's doing work right now, trying to be useful.
I can never chest bump Chargers. Like, whenever I play a Charger, people always like just run after me and chest bump me. But whenever I'm a survivor, I like run into the tank. I'm like, don't worry, and then I just get fucking charged into my team, and they're like, what are you doing? Yeah. I'm like, I should have chest bumped him. I was giving him a high five. I don't know what to tell you. We should make chest bumps non-random, and that you have to M2 him while you're in his face.
Oh my god, that would be ridiculous. That's a Boomer going out there onto Dylan, and there's going to be the rest of the hit coming in fairly soon. We got Charger, Jockey, and a Hunter. 4-team AG Tailflip going to be going in about now. Survivors are jumping actually down to the back there. Brian just giving that Hunter a hard time. But we're actually going to get this death charge going right off the top there. That's going to be a lot. And Brian just jumped in the water.
I think what survivors were doing there was they were trying to get the melee weapons, but you usually wait until the attack is over to do that, unless they're just messing around. Which could be the case. I think somebody
Brian,
just jumped off.
He just griefed, yeah. So Kenton griefed, and that's bad sportsmanship on his part, but...
Hey, you know, video games.
Video games, exactly. So we'll see Dylan and World of Noise is kind of running around here, trying to see what happens. Trying to survive as long as they can. Got Hunter pouncing around right now, and we got that Smoker as well. Hunter's going to land, that will be the 2-cap, and that will be the end of the game.
Yep. So, yeah, like we said, really came down to map 3, and that's pretty much all that put this game out of their reach. Otherwise, I think this could have been 757's game.
Yep, and unfortunately, though, we will be seeing Team AG Tableflip, or unfortunately for 757, I should say, we will be seeing Team AG Tableflip make the bracket stage of the tournament. They're going to be pretty high up in the seeding as well with their 5-1 record, and they take the win here over Team 757 by a score of 4,873 to 1,722.
Yep. Is 757 not able to make playoffs now?
They're not. That, unfortunately, was their 3rd loss, so that means they will be mathematically eliminated from the playoff contention.
It's too bad for them. I think that they had potential, though, and I would like to see them continue to play in tournaments. So let's hope that they stick together and work out whatever kinks are, you know?
I'm not entirely sure about that, because I know Kenton was looking for a different team to play on for the long-term
that's what
cup.
I was referring to, is I hope that whatever is going on with that the team's not disbanding and that they decide to keep it together, because I think they have potential. So
yeah. I do not believe we have any other matches for tonight. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but I would like to hear, Ninja, what did you think of that game?
AG Tableflip, man. Purple, Asian. Oh my god. Who is it? Who else was there? Yeah, Lust. Dude, I don't know. It's just a really stacked team, and I don't know. I thought they would win, I guess, the whole time. 757 is another good group of players, and I definitely thought they had a chance to win, but they just could not get it together.
Yeah. Definitely agree with that.
And AG did not have Hib to stack team for them, so I mean they were golden.
That definitely worked in Team AG's favor.
Hib, if you're listening, we yeah, it's true.
We're just telling the truth.
We're just like, yeah, I mean. Anyway, so I do not believe we have, as I said before, we do not have any other matches for tonight, but I know there's a large slate of games for tomorrow. I think the action kicks off around 4 o'clock Eastern, actually. And then from there, it just goes on for the rest of the night, because we have a massive game tomorrow night between Team Spectacular Soy Sauce and Team Velvet Room. That's going to be one you don't want to miss.
Yeah,
so
we're excited for that one.
So if anybody here has any shout-outs, or actually, no, we can talk to you, Ninja. Like, what do you expect for your match, just real quick?
Well, I can tell you that we really want to win it just so we can get a decent seed, so we don't have to go against Serious Business or AG Tableflip, you know. We'd rather go against a different team because we think those teams are probably the 2 best teams in the tournament. So, I don't know, we really hope to beat Secret Soy Sauce, Slithers.
Spectacular Soy Sauce.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll be there casting it. I'll be in my horse head mask.
Awesome, I cannot wait.
Just for you guys.
Yes. Should be fun. Hopefully we'll get some fun war rooms and it'll be a good close match.
Hopefully Alexi will entertain me with his humor more.
Yes, for sure.
So, I don't know. Jacob, do you have anything else to shout out here before we
Did we drop the linkage package yet?
No, you didn't drop the linkage package.
I will drop the linkage package.
To give away if people are interested.
Ooh.
Hey.
All right, let's see if they like it. Let's see if they like it then. I'm actually going to have to hop over to a different memo at this point because Left to Learn is indeed still going on. So I would like to thank Ninja again for allowing me to cast with him, and for Jacob for being for co-casting with me, I should say.
Yup.
So
thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Rail, it's always a pleasure, man.
No problem. Thanks, guys. And we will see what that schedule looks like for tomorrow. I know Kiss Me has a couple games on his radar. I know you guys probably do too. So we'll see what happens. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Have fun with that giveaway.